In this video, I'll be going over how to subtract decimals. The 3 steps to subtracting decimal include lining up the decimal, place 0 as a placeholder, then complete the subtraction process. Here is an example. 55.21 minus 12.5. So we'll write it like this, 55.21. The first step is to line up the decimal points. So we'll place the decimal point here. Then we're gonna have to place the right numbers in here. So in this case, we have 12.5. So we'll put 12 and then 5 here. Now the next step is to place 0 as a placeholder. And since we don't have anything here, so we'll place a 0 here as a placeholder. And finally, we'll complete the subtraction process. So we'll take 1 minus 0 equals 1. 2 minus 5, need to borrow 1 from the 5. So that'll be 12 minus 5 equals 7. Now this becomes 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Now the decimal point needs to be here. And 5 minus 1 is 4. And our final answer is 42.71. Here's another question. 121.22 minus 45.782. So we will rewrite it like this, 121.22. Then we need to line up the decimal. So decimal point here. Then we put 45 here, 782 here. Now there's an empty spot here, and we need to place a 0 as a placeholder. And now we can complete the subtraction process. So 0, need to borrow 1 here. This becomes 1. And that's 10 minus 2 equals 8. And now we have 1 minus 8, which we need to borrow another 1. And that becomes 11 minus 8, which is 3. And then the 1 needs to borrow 1 again. And that will become 11 minus 7 equals 4. Now we did bring down the decimal point. And then we need to borrow 1 again here. Then we have 10 minus 5 equals 5. Then we need to borrow 1 here. And that would be 11 minus 4, which is 7. And our final answer is 75.438. Here is another one. 253.25 minus 7.7. 7.7. Okay, so we'll rewrite this as 253.25. And then lining up the decimal point. 7.7 minus, and then place a 0 as a placeholder here, then subtract. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 2 minus 7 needs to borrow 1 equals 5, bring the decimal point down. 2 minus 7 needs to borrow. 12 minus 7 is 5. Bring the 4 down, bring the 2 down, and our answer is 245.55. And here's the next one. 54.1 minus 0.62. Okay, and we'll rewrite it as 54.1 lining up the decimal point, 0.62. Complete the subtraction. Place 0 as a placeholder here, then complete the subtraction. 0, borrow 1, 10 minus 2 is 8, borrow 1, 10 minus 6 is 4, bring the decimal point down, 3 minus 0 is 3, and bring down the 4, and bring down the 5, and our answer is 53.48. So these 4 examples are how you would subtract decimals. We also have videos on adding decimals, multiplying decimals, as well as dividing decimals, and you can find them in the comment section of this video. Thank you for watching.